I return to some movies over and over again. One of them is Avalon, a 1990 semi-autobiographical film written and directed by Barry Levinson and set in his hometown of Baltimore. The movie features the immigrant experience as seen through the multi-generational arc of a large Polish family living out the first half of the 20th century. What moves me so deeply about this film is the sense of continuity the family seems to have, both laterally via siblings and cousins, and vertically going forward and backward in time. The many branches of the family share a deep taproot of communal history, and the narrative of their connection is kept robust through repeated and enthusiastic telling. One of the family's favorite settings for this dissertation is Thanksgiving dinner, when multiple boards are brought down from the attic and pressed into service to extend an already large dining table, and smaller eating stations are set up for the ever-expanding cohort of children. Throughout the boisterous late afternoon and evening, the family stories are dispensed in a fine mist that reaches even the smallest child. This whole premise is completely foreign to me. It's as though my family was cobbled together from genetic scraps of an entirely different species. We were an isolated outpost, a singular satellite orbiting nothing, with no apparent or enduring connection to others. I never met any of my grandparents, and there exists only one photograph of my siblings and me. There are none that include Mom and Dad and all of their children. We seldom had guests, blood-related or not, and likewise, we rarely visited anyone else. My father had 8 siblings living nearby, but we saw so little of them I could hardly remember their names, let alone the names of my cousins. Within the ramparts of our remote settlement, we were not allowed to speak at the dinner table, and my mother would more often than not take her meals somewhere else in the house. It is her story that particularly interests me. There was never any acknowledgement that one entire half of my ancestral root ball, her half, had been chopped off and left behind in Britain.